My name is Stephen Caleb Opuni, and I'm Regional Director for IDP Foundation. And it's been quite a pleasure having the opportunity to um, join this conversation around how virtual education can be scaled. What does it mean for accessibility? What does it mean for infrastructure? And what should policy be looking at? Um, and I think it's a very crucial conversation to have, especially as we tie up the AU theme of the year, which is education. And I always think of education as, for Africa, a leapfrog moment, right? So this is an opportunity for us to take advantage of our late comer situation. You know, we have a late common advantage where we are coming into technology age, but we can leapfrog the moment, right? To ensure that the many kids that need access to education have access to education. Some of the conversations we've had and what I shared earlier on is if we think of the working class in 2075, 1 out of 3 would be African, right? That's a great opportunity. What it means for our economics, what it means for the skills and all that for young people. If we think of even in 2035, which is very much around the corner, and how many working class young people will come online, great opportunity for us. However, 100 million of children are also out of school. So this is also something we need to work really hard at. And again, if technology can be empowered, we need to leapfrog the moment. What I'm suggesting is not grandiose political statements such as one child, one laptop and all that. They are great, right? But we need to define outcomes. We need to ensure that we are saying, we want to see kids learning. We want to see learning, outcomes improve. And if technology is aiding that, then we invest in it in those ways. One of the key things we need to do is first to leverage evidence. We need to look out there and find out where technology is really working well, and then see ways where we can pilot it in small ways, learn from the pilot as we think of scaling. And this is, for me, one of the ways that we can really achieve a lot of the opportunities that we have. In closing, let's think of equity. Let's think of reaching every child everywhere, no matter where they are found, making sure that they are in school, but also learning, right? And if technology is going to be leveraged, we need to think about that as well and ensure that every child is reached and has access to education and is learning. The other bit is around our infrastructure. There are a lot of places where you still have to try to find a signal. So if we think of, my village and your village, where probably there's not the best of connections and we still want to reach these kids there, we need to invest in infrastructure. We need to invest in teachers, right? We need to ensure that technology will never replace teachers. Technology will complement the efforts of teachers. What it means for teacher training, what it means for teacher qualification, what it means for, better methodologies at teaching in class. And I think that the day has been quite fruitful. We've had a lot to really chew on. I'm looking forward to tomorrow as well. Thank you very much.
We have spoken about infrastructure. We are still lagging behind when it comes to children in urban and in rural areas. And currently, most states are investing more on digitalization of kids. Why should we improve more in infrastructure first, then we can now come to digitalization? Any comment on that?
I think it shouldn't be mutually exclusive. I think we need to use all we have. So if it's investing in digital platforms, we need to do that. But we also need to invest in infrastructure in equal measures, right? When I say infrastructure, I'm talking about access to electricity. I'm talking about access to telecommunications. And so, as well as access to, the digital platforms that we have. So it's not choosing one over the other. It's, leveraging all to really advance our progress.
Yeah, and as a director, do you think AI is doing more harm to our children or it is improving?
Tomorrow I'll be speaking on AI in education, and I think it's an opportunity that you know um, we can leverage to transform education. It's an opportunity we can leverage to transform education. However, we need to do that carefully, right? And so tomorrow, and I don't want to preempt some of the things I'll be discussing tomorrow, but tomorrow, but maybe tomorrow you guys can come back. Tomorrow you can come back. No. I want to see you guys tomorrow, so come back.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll delve into it.